my dear Krisy. Thank you so much for ordering a personal reading with me, Queen of Cups Tarot. So, I will start with your reading, and I'm going to take, upside down, notes from the universe on love and connection to see what is going on with your relationship with Taurus, Gemini on the cusp. So, we have this. Everyone is doing their best. And there are really only two types of people, those you now love and those you will love, until there's only one type of person, and then we'll probably hit replay, the game of life. So it kind of means that you only love the people you already have loved, and you don't know so much about the future, but when the future comes, you will love the new people. So it might be an indication that there will be new people in your love life. Okay, so everyone is doing their best. Okay, so I'm going to use the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot for your reading, and when I open the deck I see the Seven of Cups in the reversed and the Three of Cups in the upright position. So I'm thinking your little Taurus Gemini here, Ryan, is sincere when he's saying that he wants to date other people. Seven of Cups in the reversed, it's no more hiding. It's like not keeping things in the dark anymore, but actually coming out with something that you might have had on your mind. And it's having like different options he has been thinking of, staying with you, moving on, maybe doing this, doing that. And now with this Seven of Cups in reverse, it's kind of spilled out. Before it was just imagination or things that he was thinking about or feeling his way forward. And then he spilled it. And Three of Cups is maybe having, he wants more fun, I would think, like less problems and more happy times. Guys can be very oriented towards just having happiness. They don't want always to deal so much with difficult feelings because they haven't been taught to do this, so they're just trying to avoid it often. Okay, so he wants happy. Okay, so I call the Divine with Love and Light, and here we have the Ace of Wands together with the Seven of Cups. So it kind of seems like he has lost his mojo for you, that maybe he doesn't feel as in love that he might have done from the beginning, or as attracted. Maybe it has, he said, like he felt like you were his wife or his friend, so it might indicate that he doesn't see you as this passionate lover. It's more very stable kind of things he sees with you. So it seems like he has lost his mojo a little bit, where the situation is still exciting. You know, with the Three of Cups, everything is exciting and new, and maybe it's not as exciting anymore for him. So I call the four archangels in the four corners of the world, and we have the Eight of Wands in reverse with Seven of Cups. So it seems like he's now protecting his the new decisions that he will take. He has been telling you what he has decided up till now, but from now on he doesn't want you to know what he's going to do. Okay, so the Eight of Wands might mean blocks. Maybe he doesn't want to communicate with you at this time. Maybe he wants to regroup and focus on, okay, what's next in my life? What am I going to do? Am I going to go out, meet new people, or am I going to do this, do that? Whatever he's going to do, he doesn't want to share with you. So now it's again his secret. First he was cooking on this, he spilled it out, and now whatever he's going to cook in the future is going to be a little bit of a secret. So I call the six elements: earth, wind, fire, water, spirit, and ether to join us here today and to give us a clear view reading for my dear Krisy, that's an Aquarius, and for your Ryan, that's Taurus, Gemini, on the cusp. So we want to see, we check into his feelings for you, his true intentions, his thoughts, his next move when it comes to the relationship. Has he started to block you? The evolution of your relationship, will you reconcile as romantic partners. Okay, so it was done there. I will just tune in for a few seconds. So, this is questions number 2. This is when we deep dive into him, what he is feeling and doing and thinking. And we have the 7 of Swords, so 7 of Cups, 7 of Swords. He's not going to be any support for you, as it seems. He's all about himself and what he is going through at this moment. And he's kind of taking the experience with him and, you know, getting away from your friendship that we had here. And he's feeling a little bit sneaky about it, or a little bit like he can be caught with doing something. It's like he's breaking your friendship a little bit, and he is a little bit both scared but also tickled by this a little bit, okay? So, and this is the relationship itself, and we have a Page of Swords in the reversed. So Page of Swords in the reversed, it might be someone doing a revolution and kind of becoming a little bit juvenile. We have a 10 of Cups here. So it's like he's maybe not acknowledging the value. This is like a teenager, you know, that have lived in this atmosphere with their parents, and suddenly they don't want to anymore. So they kind of do teenage revolution. Even if there was a lot of value here, they still needed to move on. So they could grow. They couldn't stay with their parents forever. So it might be that he has not done like his teenage revolution against his parent in the way that he should have done. So he might do revolution towards you instead. It's a little bit indicated here. Okay, so this is his feelings for you. And we have the 7 of Pentacles in reversed. So it's a rather restlessness. He doesn't want to, you know, put more effort into this. He doesn't think that it's a solid investment. He kind of wants to, yeah, kind of cut his losses. And if you have had this garden, you expected some fruits on it, like some happy times. But here it's like he's not anymore expecting that this will come to any fruition. So he's kind of becoming restless and feel like, okay, there must be something wrong. I need to try something else. So it's a little bit like he's feeling restless and a little bit lost, to be honest. So his feelings for you is not very romantic at the moment. It's more a little bit worry. Okay. And this is his true intention, so this is deeper. And we have the Chariot here. So the Chariot is a little bit a tricky card because it's a rather selfish energy, like a person my way or the highway kind of thing. But in the same time, they need to put these two energies together to get the show on the road. So it's talking about the other person being like your shadow self. So you're mirroring yourself in the other person, and to move forward with your life, you need to take in what the other person represent. And it might be that he needs to become a little bit more like you, and you need to become a little bit more like him. And with this, it might be that you have more of a journey, but it might also mean that he's on his own kind of journey now. It's yet another 7. So it's like he's on a spiritual quest for like a young man that is like careless and maybe a little bit destructive, but think that they are so young, they think they know the best. It doesn't matter how the age on the person, it's more the maturity level. You can be like 60 years old and still be like this, my way or the highway. I don't care about what you feel, I don't care about what you think, I'm going to do my thing. So it's like, you know, this teenage revolution kind of energy. But it says that there's a lot he still will have to learn and experience. So it's a little bit unknown future when it comes to Chariot, because the person thinks that they have it all figured out, but the divine has another plan. It's like when a person starts with a project and think, oh, it will go like this, and then it goes like this. So it's your plan and God's plan, and here we can see his plan, and it's like moving on, we could say. And what is he thinking about you right now? And we have the Queen of Wands here. So Queen of Wands is very sexy and very, you know, independent and warm and fun and generous. And so he seems to have a very positive outlook on you. I don't know what the problem is when he thinks that you are this great. Queen of Wands, she's not in the reverse, so she's not bitchy or anything. She's like very highly spiritual and wise. These two energies might not be the most compatible, because she's much more grown up and like warm and generous and responsible, and she can rule a country. He can maybe, you know, drive his own car. So it's two very different people being in very two different places. What is he thinking about the relationship? And we have a Three of Wands. So Three of Wands is like a person waiting for his ships to come in. And we have the Seven of Cups that kind of indicate that he thinks that maybe the grass will be greener somewhere else. But will it really? Isn't it just that he thinks that he and his cool wagon here is kind of deserving of something much greater, like you know, young children that believe they will be movie stars and they can't take, you know, this internship job that doesn't pay anything because it would be beneath them. So it's like a person not having experience enough, they will not know the value of things. So the Three of Wands is again a tree, so he kind of wants to enjoy the feminine energy of the Empress, and here in a very masculine way. So we can see the backside of him, and it's again like he's moving on, but we'll see where it goes with that, because Three of Wands can be a very positive card, but it's still a person that's very oriented toward what they want. It's very like this, I know what I want, and I want this, and if I can't get it, yeah, my way or the highway. So they are a little bit the same here. And this is his next move when it comes to your relationship, and it seems like he doesn't want to lose your friendship anyway. Six of Pentacles is a card for friendship, but sometimes it can indicate one person being the giver and the other one being the receiver. So one person is over functioning and the other one is not functioning at all, like these poor people and this rich person. But I'm thinking it might be that he wants to in some way apologize and keep you as his friend. But this energy can also indicate that he wants like a friend with benefits, but not exclusive. So you need to be a little bit beware of this, because these three cards together, it can become a real mess. Like when we try to, yeah, she's so sexy, I want to meet other persons, but I still want to have her giving me this energy. Okay, so Six of Pentacles is connected to the Lover's card, but I think he has like dirt on his mind. Okay, this is a song, dirt on his mind. And this card will be, has he started to block you? And we have the Lovers here. We had this Eight of Wands in the reversed, so that came together with the Seven of Cups. So it seems like he has blocked you, but this is probably not going to go on for a particularly long time. It might be that he's already kind of starting to miss you here with the Lover's card, but he's all about himself right now, so he's very selfish energy, and I think that he's word better, and he wants more fun in his relationship. He doesn't want this, you know, working on the relationship. He wants to have it light and fun, and when you do it like that, you can't have a real relationship, because if it's supposed to be light and fun, probably someone will have their way and the other person will just have to, you know, shut their mouth and be happy, because yeah, my way or the highway. So 6, 7, 6, 7, 7. So I'm thinking he wants your goods, but he wants to control you a little bit, and he wants to take back the control of his own sexuality so he can, you know, share it around the block. But it seems like he thinks that he will still have access to you. And it feels uncomfortable, especially with the Seven of Swords there. So I would be... you know what I said, that you needed to take in each other's energy. So he probably needs to become more responsible one day, and you need to take less responsibility by probably becoming more my way or the highway. So what you want and what you need in a relationship can't really be negotiated. Okay, because that will only put you in a situation where you will be kind of used by this person, thinking not of you but on himself and what he can get from this relationship. So he doesn't mean harm. Everyone is doing their best. He just doesn't have the experience. Okay, he's like this young guy with the car. Okay, so this will be 3 cards now with the evolution of your relationship, and we have death here in reversed. So it's probably indicated that with the Chariot he will probably come back, but maybe not, you know, as you want him to come back. He will come back with this crappy kind of offer that maybe he can date you and also other people. So he still wants to have probably sex with you or being intimate with you, or at least be friends with you, but he doesn't want to be exclusive. Death in the reverse means that it's not really a breakup, it's more him taking control over the relationship and getting what he wants in this relationship, and he wants to be free to have more than one person. He doesn't want to be exclusive. And the next card is the World card here. So it's a lot up to you here. It's like you're going through a test, and you're very equipped to do this because it seems like you're very spiritually awakened. And this is just a test for you that should be rather easy for you to pass. You just have to, you know, not agree to his terms. And it's like Dua Lipa's this new rules. I should have written up the other song that I heard. I have already forgotten it, but I will write this anyway. Dua Lipa, new rules, that you can't, you are not supposed to give in to him, and you might need to maybe distance yourself. We'll see. You have to see the severity of this, like how long he will take, how far he will take this. Okay, but this is a final test for you, and it's going to free you to come to the next level of your existence. So you have been like here on this level, and you're just at the gate to go into a higher level. It's 2 big cards with big endings, but it also means like you are going through, it's like graduation for you. So you're going into the next level where you also will be able to attract people on this new level. So it's actually a good thing, but it doesn't feel probably as such a good thing. But if you can do this, you will probably see a lot of improvement in your life, and a lot of like more high frequency energies that sorry, other type of people that you will attract, and other type of energies overall, like also with your life purpose and money and all these kind of things can improve if you are able to be grown up about this situation and do what a grown-up person that has their heart on the right place, but also are rational and awakened. So they are not easily fooled just because they are in love. So this is kind of what you need to do, to be kind of naked and open and vulnerable, and yet like super powerful. Okay. And the next card is the King of Wands in the reverse. So he will come in like a bad soulmate here. This is the soulmate card. You come as soulmates here, so you're probably right with you being soulmate, but he comes like a bad soulmate that only wants the things that's good for him. So it's like this bad king ruling the country, maybe building the riches on the backs of slaves and their work, and you know, piling up riches in his castle, and this kind of person. So you need to stand up against this energy, not in any furious way or any bitter way, but just, you know, calm and cool, and not agreeing to stupid compromises that will be dishonoring you. Okay, so I'm not saying that you can have casual sex with people, but with this person that is your soulmate, and if he first were in a relationship with you, and just because you had conflicts, because you need to have conflicts to get to know each other in a relationship and get deeper and deeper and deeper involved. But he decided, I don't want to get deeper involved. I want to have her, but I also want to have other people. So you can't, of course, agree to these new terms. That would make like a relationship from hell, and you don't want that. So will you reconcile? And we have the 5 of Cups in the reverse. So it seems like you will have to do a necessary sacrifice here, that you can't really give in to your feelings of pain or missing him. So they don't want to say if you will reconcile or not. It's just more saying that even if it hurts like hell, you can't give in to this new it's like you're rewriting the contract for the relationship, and it's a crappy contract. Okay, you don't want to put your name underneath there, so you will have to sacrifice, you know, you will have to willingly go into losing him rather than losing the beautiful dignity you have here. So rather him than yourself, kind of. So it's about mastering your own emotions and being able to take disappointment in a uplifted way. Like whatever happened, I don't mind what happens. And I accept that he has taken this decision. Even though we are soulmates, we could be so happy together, we could work this through, it would be fun. But instead he has gone into this teenage revolution, and he's trying to take control over the relationship and you know, make it all about him. So he will have all the benefits, and you will have not so much benefits, just a person that's not really loyal towards you. And this is common with guys. They have these games also with each other, where they try to be like the master of the universe, or in other ways competing with their friends, and making themselves like the bigger person, like the alpha male, kind of. And it seems like he's trying to pull this with you. So he's trying to hurt you to get more freedom in the relationship. I don't see him going anywhere. He's just, you know, betraying you like this with... I don't know if he knows it himself, what he's doing. It might be just that he's feeling, oh, this is uncomfortable, that would be more comfortable. So it doesn't have to be... It seems like it can be like a grand scheme from a person that, you know, tried to trick you with love. But the other cards is kind of, it's very nice warmth to it. So I think he's just stupid. So I think he doesn't know what he's doing. But he's going to destroy a lot of things between you with these 2 cards. And you are going to have to let him destroy it without, you know, becoming particularly dramatic about it. It's just like, okay, this is what he's doing. I accept that he's doing this. I accept that he's destroying our relationship like this. I accept, because this will lead to that he will have to take the consequences of his own actions, that he has done this to your relationship. You are not going to carry this relationship for him. So if he's destroying it, you're saying, fine, it's broken. And you don't have to be bitter, you don't have to be angry, you don't have to block him, you don't have to do anything, but being very firm and not let him back in your life in any intimate way, as long as he can't commit to you. Okay. So here I have done one thing very heroic, and that was to tell you that he wanted this instead of just going behind your back and doing the thing. So that I need to give him credit for that. And I'm thinking he's doing, as I said, teenage revolution towards you. Also, he wants to win over you. He wants to dictate the rules and rewrite your contract for the relationship. First, it was, oh, we have been friends so long, of course we are going to have a committed love relationship. But now he doesn't want that anymore, and he wants it to be in the way he wants it to, and he doesn't care about your happiness and your feelings or how he can fulfill your needs. He's only thinking about his own needs, like a teenager. So I hope this helped. I want you to take really, really good care. And when you listen, you can, when you listen and you hear the song that I was saying, you can just search for it. I usually write down what I said and then lyrics in Google search engine, and then usually the song comes, the song that I was thinking about. You can also write to me in the description box, and or like not in the description box, but write a message and say, oh, you said like this, and I will search for the song. Okay, so I hope this helped. I want you to take really, really good care, and if you ever need my service again, you know where to find me. Okay, bye bye.